Good morning, it's Saturday the 9th of May and here is today's ramblings. Today I'm back in Horsington, having walked across from Templecombe, and I'm sitting on what I erroneously said was the War Memorial, but in fact is an old market cross going back years and years and years and years. It's in the churchyard, and apparently somebody once famous preached from here before the church was even built. So it's a lovely day again. I'm just recovering from our VE celebrations yesterday, and I think I'm going to look back on that day as a day of really good fun. Mr. P and I really enjoyed it, and it was really nice to be part of something more than just what was going on in our drive. It was nice to meet neighbours, it was nice to meet Rosie and Ruby, who kept looking at my wartime carrot cake, and so I managed to palm some of that off. Just have a chat with neighbours from a distance, and just being part of that national celebration was all encompassing, and there was some sort of comfort in that when we were sitting out to have what is essentially a quintessential British thing, an afternoon tea, that around the country my friends, some of my family, some ex-colleagues at the Met Office were all doing the same, and we all seemed to have the Glenn Miller 40s music theme going, as we did. And in the afternoon we found an old dance band CD that we played while we were clearing up, and that's made Mr. P very happy, and it was good. It was just a nice day. Nice that the village came together with all the bunting, and there were plenty of parties going on in people's front gardens, and what a lovely national effort that was. So that will be something hopefully that will come up in my Facebook memories in years to come, and I can look back and feel real pleasure at recollecting those. Today is 78th anniversary of my parents' wedding, and I was contemplating that, as you would have seen earlier. Put a post up on I'll Be With You with Apple Blossom Time, which I managed to play on the flugelhorn yesterday as part of the 40s theme. I was just thinking about that, you know, those chance encounters in life that lead on to life-changing circumstances. So my mum and dad met at my Auntie Phyllis's wedding at the beginning of the war. Dad was there and was asked to look after my mum because mum used to work with my Auntie Phyllis, and Dad was asked to look after her, and he didn't really anticipate that he was going to end up looking after her or each other for 60 odd years that they were married. Sadly no longer with us, but they left a legacy: 3 girls, myself and Margaret and Pauline, 5 grandchildren and 11 great-grandchildren. And I know in her later years my mum took real pleasure in her great-grandchildren, because she used to have all their photographs on a little table in the front room at Dudley Road, and she used to talk to them every day, and she took great pride in being a great-grandmother, which was great. The weather here is glorious again. I think it's not going to be so great tomorrow. It's lovely blue skies, and walking around the paths, it's nice to see that the bluebells are fading, or that's sad to see that the bluebells are fading, but in their place we've got the red campions showcasing, and the fields are adorned with buttercups and daisies, and that's quite a lovely pastoral theme. Did I say that right? Not sure. So I'm on a tramp today. I've got to work off the cheese scones and the cakes and the wartime carrot cake that I ate yesterday, and the jelly and ice cream. So a bit of an overload on the carbohydrates, but I'm hoping to use that fuel to do a bit of a long walk today. And I'm just sitting here at the cross contemplating whether I attempt another long trek to find a footpath that I missed last time, or just go on a tried and trusted route. So everyone, wish you well, have a great day, stay safe, stay well, and see you soon.